Mousetrap Gang, welcome back to another video, man. It is your boy Mouse, and look, check this out. It is nice and sunny out. We're gonna get the best of it because tomorrow it is supposed to rain. But you already know, man, we got our panel that we've been building. Nice low profile panel. This is actually it's upside down, so it goes like this. It goes up on the truck like that. Sits between the seats. Man, that thing's gonna look badass. If you are new to the channel, man, go ahead and subscribe. Man, hit that like if you already like what you're seeing. But let's go ahead and recap how we ended up with this panel right here. Okay, one of the things I always talk about whenever I am doing fiberglass car audio stuff, man, I always talk about giving the panels a bath. And I'm going to show you exactly right now, man, what I mean by giving the panel a bath. Okay, so if you ever hear me refer to we need to give the panel a bath, I always refer, you know, acetone, a rag, and panel. It's got shine on it, and although it's not really sticky, my thing is I want it to dry up, so when we go start grinding on it, our grinding disc doesn't get that much gunk on it, and so we can get the most out of her. So you're gonna waste a lot of acetone, you know, right off the bat, but it's gonna be worth it because your grinding disc is not gonna get too messed up. So basically you just want to like wipe and scrub the panel as best as you can. Like I said, you're gonna waste a lot of acetone on it, but it's for the best on your side of the work and for the panel. It'll be a lot smoother. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and while I get all my tools out that I need, I'm gonna just let it sit and dry, and it'll be ready for me to start grinding on it. On today's video, we're just gonna grind a majority of this stuff out, and we're gonna take it down to 80 grit just with the grinding disc, and then tomorrow we're actually gonna go ahead and finish the rest of the panel, sanding it with the Bondo, and this should be done. And then we can go over the Silverado build tomorrow as well too, along with it, because it's not going to take us that long to finish this. So I dried up a good majority of all of it, man. Looking good, looking good. Of course, the acetone is going to make the color disappear on the panel, but it's going to get wrapped in a whole new color, so it doesn't really matter. What matters is just making sure that none of the sticky stuff is on there. So let's actually go inside the porch, and we're going to go ahead and swap out this grinding disc because you see it's about done for. So this is my Makita grinder. Man, this thing's been through a lot with your boy. So we're going to go ahead and take the disc off. It comes with a key. Take it off. There it is. Just needs a quick little release. There we go. Bam. These are grinding discs that I actually get from Walmart. They're like $5 for 2 of them. And I'm actually going to put 80 grit on there. We could go down to 36 grit, so it'll knock a lot of it off. But at the same time, I know how to handle the Makita to where the point that I don't really grind down a lot of it. And the thing why I'm using 80 grit is because I don't want to knock off a lot of the fiberglass mat off. I still want to keep a lot of that on there before I actually get to the actual fleece. Look at this, that's it, tight. So it actually helps me, you know, stay within those means. And I, you know, since me doing this a lot, I actually know how to control the Makita, because if you don't know how to control it, man, you'll just dig deep and, you know, you'll find yourself in a problem. But, you know, I have good control with it, so I can use it to knock down a lot of it and get it somewhat smooth to the point where we start DAing and filling in with filler and all that stuff. But grinding disc is on, Makita's ready to get plugged in. Let's do it. Quick, I hope you guys are actually having a good day today, man. It is Tuesday. We're trying to get this done before it gets later on in the day. Like I said, today we're only going to grind a majority of this part off. Tomorrow's video we're going to actually finish it, and we're going to do half panel tomorrow and half getting on the Silverado again, because we need to figure out where we left off and where we need to get back on it, because we definitely need to get back on it and finish that big boy build. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to actually start off by grinding all these right here nice and flat. You see how it has like overhang? We're going to go ahead and grind those nice and flat and kind of like round them over so it doesn't look too crazy. And just like that, man, that overhang is gone, guys. Looks good on both sides. Look, it is gone. We are in business. My next step is I want to actually go ahead and grind all these rings, everything nice and flat, because you see how that's overhang. I want to see nothing but just wood now. And then after that we can slowly start grinding everything off. Like I said, this is not a big panel, so it doesn't require a lot, but it's still a little bit of work. Okay, so now let's go ahead and dump some acetone on the rag, and we're going to wipe this guy down. It looks nice. We got it flat how we wanted it. Look at it, look in the shading. So you see it's not perfectly blended in, but there's no big humps. No big humps nowhere. It just needs a matter of just a little bit of Bondo, and it should be ready to rock and roll. The flat surface is done, guys. We could probably hit it there a little bit more, but I'm not going to hit it because I don't want to go down all the way down. But you know, one small layer of Bondo would do the job and get that thing right. Your boy's not gonna actually hold you guys up much more longer on this episode, and you're gonna go ahead and catch me tomorrow. We're gonna Bondo and finish this guy up within the first like 20 minutes, and then after that, man, we're gonna jump back on the Silverado build and get things started, man. So don't forget to hit that like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, all that YouTube stuff, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.